Welcome to one of the firsts on this channel, which is a news and discussion topic. And our first discussion topic for this channel is Springtrap coming to Dead by Daylight. Now, I know many of you have been wishing for this to happen, and you have signed petitions that are one YouTuber has made, who goes by the name of Venom Xenomorph. And he has done his job pretty well, and I congratulate him. Now, there has been nothing confirmed by the devs, but someone recently has texted them a screenshot of the petition to have Springtrap in the game, and they responded to it with a thumbs up. Now, that does not mean a yes, that does not mean a no, but that does mean they have seen it. Meaning, sadly, that there are, actually on the good side, there are two licensed killers confirmed for the next two DLCs. However, I believe this myself, Candyman has had many leaks and little nudges towards being the next killer in the game. I'm not saying that's a terrible thing, but it probably would be a setback for Springtrap. Now, the fact is that if the other DLC has already been confirmed as a licensed DLC, then it probably already has a plan for a killer. So either they already had Springtrap on their radar before, and he's all packaged up and ready to go, or it's another killer and we'll have to wait a few more DLCs to get our hands on him. Now, speaking about what would actually come with a Springtrap DLC, I feel like Scott Cawthon always has been very protective of his series of Five Nights at Freddy's, and has only let a select few actually partner with him, because he wanted to keep it as secret and as basic as possible. Now, I'm not saying that a survivor would be impossible to implement into the game, but it would definitely be pretty challenging. A lot of people have been saying Michael Afton should be the survivor, and just some other. They said some people from the novels, like Charlie and everything. I'm not sure how that would fit, because if you read ahead into the Twisted Ones and everything, a lot of stuff went down. However, I doubt that Scott Cawthon would allow Dead by Daylight to just give away like a character's whole like what they look like just for a random game that asks to partner with them. But it definitely could happen though. So keep your hopes raised. Now, Springtrap would definitely be coming, along with a map. Now, the map has been discussed heavily. I personally think that just the regular FNAF Pizzeria map would not be sufficient to fit 4 survivors and a killer in a tiny little parts and service, like a dining area, bathrooms and a security office. I doubt that would work unless they expanded the area. But I feel like most people would be a little bit confused as to how that would fit in with the lore of the actual Five Nights at Freddy's if the pizzeria was just expanded. But the sister location has proved to be a quite expansive map that we have not fully explored, because most of the rooms have just been in complete darkness. But that could open a lot of possibilities, and it wouldn't really spoil anything. It would just kind of shine some light on a thing that was kind of left behind in the franchise. And I feel like it would definitely be a great map. There'd be a bunch of secrets. There could be like bitty babs in like certain areas. There could be secrets like there were in the Pyramid Head map. And that would definitely be a big map. Now on to Springtrap himself. A lot of people have been saying his weapon of choice should be a fire axe or something of that sort, but I believe that it should be his hand. That could leave a lot of variety for his attacks and everything. If it could be like a claw, or like a punch, or kind of like just like a slap. Like, he does have wiring on his hand, so it would make sense for why the survivor does get damaged the way they do. A lot of big time streamers out there have forgotten that we already have a killer with a melee with like a just like their hand as a weapon, which is the hag. So it's not totally out of the realm of possibility to have another killer with that same weapon. Onto his abilities, which is the final discussion topic. They have been. This is probably, if not the biggest discussion topic so far, and let me know in the comments below what you think about it. But I have personally pitched to the YouTuber Venom Xenomorph what my idea for a power for Springtrap, and he found it interesting. Now, I was lucky enough to get an answer from him, but let me know what you guys think. I was thinking of a kind of like a scanner, so he would be able to scan like in a cone in front of him. So, and he'd be able to, like, anything in that cone of vision that he sees would basically be able to, he'd be able to see how long ago the footprints were, like, worked on generators, how long they were worked on, and details like that. I feel like partly that would work for Springtrap, but Springtrap has been known to be an aggressive, very, fairly agile, scary hunk of metal that will hunt you down until you're gone. Now, I feel like that's a different kind of playstyle than most killers. Demogorgon would probably fit pretty well with Springtrap, and most of the other licensed killers have also had lunged attacks. Demogorgon, Pyramid Head, they have all had lunged attacks, so I wouldn't put it past them to have Springtrap have like kind of like a scooper in his stomach that has like a long-range claw. Now, his abilities, though, that was my idea, but a lot of you have said like audio, like his mimic decoy discs, like his to like play like false audio to lure survivors. But I feel like that would be a little too cheesy, since if you just saw Springtrap before he used his abilities, you would know that you're being tricked, so you just wouldn't go towards the audio lures. But and a lot of people have had the ideas of just having the Nightmare animatronics or just any Phantom animatronic in the game, like as like a jump scare mechanic. That would work. However, I feel like that would put too much stress on the game, and that would be a little bit annoying if you just got jump scared like 3 times in a row and you can barely see because your screen's flashing. They've come up with the idea that is similar to the pig from the Jigsaw DLC, which is springlock suits, just throwing them around the map like hooks, where you can put a survivor inside it, and then if it goes off, then, you know, they're done. However, that would be a little bit too unoriginal for a character that would be so hyped up. And I feel like that would be a little bit too lazy for something that would be a big, big success. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I would like to see your suggestions for perk ideas for the next video, or possible like corrections to what I said in the comments below. And if you liked it, like and subscribe for more news like this. Anything major on this subject, I will definitely cover on the channel as soon as it comes out. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Peace.